Now this is absolutely amazing, the amount of pollen the bees are bringing in. This is a sort of like 15th or 16th of September, and the bees are absolutely loaded with pollen coming back. I was going to treat for varroa today, which I still will do, but look at the amount of pollen these bees are bringing in. Now the general rule, as far as I'm concerned, if they're bringing pollen in like this, then you should be feeding syrup. I don't think it's the ivy yet, but because of the ivy is still quite closed and still in bud form around here. And this is another hive, and it also is bringing in this pollen. So I don't know what the source is. It's somewhere. I haven't seen which direction the bees are going in. I've had to put mouse guards in because I've cut the corn each side now, and the mice and ratties are trying to find a place for the winter. Here's another hive, and they too are bringing in this pollen. It looks like there's a good flow on whatever they're bringing in. And yet another hive bringing in loads and loads of pollen. You just can't get enough in at this moment. Now this is basically what I've got. I've got my varroa boards, so that I'm just going to brush them over and put them in just to see the mite drop. I've got the heater with a little dish in there and it goes to a wire. I've got a little switch which is there, which I switch on and off. I've got two batteries, a small battery where I can't get to the bees easily, and a backup battery which is an ordinary car battery, and that will just attach to these ends. So, oh, and of course the oxalic acid. Now I've just left the foam strips in here, and you can see already something's been trying to nibble at the foam strips. So obviously this needs proper mouse excluder putting in very shortly. All we do is just put a little bit on the spoon and just watch to see when it starts melting, and then as soon as the vapour starts coming off this, I will just bang it straight into the hive and leave it for a few minutes. I think there's a little bit of vapour that I've just seen coming off there, so basically what I'll do is just put this in the hive and just wait for it to do its job. Well, I'm pleased to say this year isn't too bad. There's a couple of there's a few varroa mites there, one or two spread around. So I think we'd have killed a few off. I might use a trickle method in winter just to, it seems to have a better result of dropping mites, but if there isn't any mites there, then they're not going to die. This is the third one. I think that's a varroa mite there. There. Most of this is when I tipped some of the acid out by accident off the tray. Oh, it's not too bad. Well, get another board. There's not much on this board. I don't think I can see one varroa mite. Right, board number 7. Let's pull it out. Oh, let's have a look. Can't believe it. Compared to last year, there were mites everywhere. He was getting about 10 to the inch, but this year absolutely nothing. Oh, there might be one there.